friends, it's Deanna here today, and today I wanted to give you a sneak peek of a pattern coming soon. I had this beautiful top on my inspiration board and I thought, let's figure out how to create this top because it is so beautiful. I know others are going to want to create it with me. On this sew, we're gonna sew this top up I'm wearing right now. I'm gonna show you just how easy it is. And then I want you to comment below and let me know what you think about it. Also, comment below and let me know what other options you would like to see. What do you think? Let's get started. All right, now the fun part. Let's sew it up. Okay, this is gonna be super quick because this is a very simple sew. So we can start by piecing all the parts together that we kind of deconstructed. So the sleeve, we'll set up our sleeve face up. This is the top of the sleeve and then the bottom of the sleeve, right side up, and see how it's the same width. We're just gonna flip it right on top, right sides together, and we're gonna sew them to create our sleeve. All right, so that's my sleeve. Oh, already think it's gonna be gorgeous. All right, and do the same on the other one. All right, and then we're also going to piece together our bottom. So what we need to do first is to grab our bodice that we cut out, and we're going to first put in a gathering stitch, and it's not a lot of gathers, it's just a little bit because we're gonna gather it to fit our bodice. So we're gonna go to the sewing machine and we're gonna put in a long basting stitch at the top here of our sleeve, of our bodice bottom, to gather it to fit our bodice top. So we're gonna put that to the side and we'll do that. I have not marked the half, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark that half. That way it helps me when I'm attaching this to the bodice. I'm just kind of marking where the half is. Lengthen that stitch and up my tension. Leave a little bit of tail and let's sew. All right, so I'm gonna put the sleeves aside for just a sec, and I'm gonna grab my bodice and mark my center here, and we're just literally gonna do the same thing we did with the sleeve, where we place our bottom bodice right here, and we're going to sew it right sides together. So make sure that that matches. Just have to gather just a little bit more, but using that higher tension already gathers it a little bit for me, so it's not that much more gathering that I need to do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and sew my shoulders. After we sew them together here, we're gonna sew our shoulders on our side because our sleeves are inset. I'm also gonna grab my sleeves because that will be also my next step, and we're going to fold them right sides together and sew the side seams. These are gonna be sewn on the round, so we're gonna inset them into the arm. So we're just gonna sew the side seam. And at the bottom of the sleeve, I'm gonna put in a gathering stitch to gather that sleeve cuff to fit. We're gonna gather the sleeve bottom to fit the sleeve cuff, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm gonna go ahead and sew up those cuffs. So matching them right sides together and sew the outer edge. Last but not least, also our neckband, sew that short raw edge right sides together. Put in a gathering stitch there at the bottom of my sleeve to gather that to fit my cuff. All right, so we're gonna put all this together. I have already done my neck, so we're gonna go ahead and sew those sides of my bodice right sides together, matching that seam right here at the waist. I'm also going to go ahead and I can go ahead and do my cuff now. So we're gonna grab that cuff and fold it wrong sides together. All right, once that's gathered enough, we're gonna go ahead and fit that cuff into our sleeve. And I like to match that side seam and then match them right sides together all the way around. Alright, so now I'm going to fit my sleeves into my arm size here. Make sure that your back is with your back and your front is with your front. And we're going to match right sides together and sew all the way around. I just realized I made a mistake, and I wonder if you all saw it when I was sewing that cuff on and you're like, no! And I was like, I saw the cuff on the wrong side. I'll show you in a minute. I got too excited about finishing this project and my cuff is facing the wrong way, so I've got my seam allowance on the outside, not on the inside. Yay! Look, you can see my serge edge here. I don't know what I was thinking. We gotta redo that. I'm also gonna work on my neckband, so match up your shoulders and match your front and your back. And just do like a little notch. And then you're gonna match up your front and your back, and you're gonna go to your sides and mark your quarters. Then we're gonna grab our neckband, fold it wrong sides together lengthwise, and also mark our quarters on it. So here's the back. We're gonna go through to the front and mark that quarter, well, that front piece. Then match the front and back and go to the sides. And then I'm gonna go ahead and attach it, matching up all those quarter points. Then the last thing after I fix my cuff is to hem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna serge all the way around and then fold it over about 1 inch and top stitch. Wasn't that so easy? I love how this turned out. I love how quick it is to sew. I love that I can use my pieces of woven that I have to create the bottom and the sleeves, because there are so many beautiful prints of wovens that I have that I just never been able to use. I don't know where to use them at or how to use them. This is a perfect pattern for that. Anyway, I hope you love this tutorial. I hope you enjoy this pattern. Comment below and let me know if you're excited to see it coming soon, and stick around. And go check out our Facebook group and our Instagram so you can be on the lookout for this new pattern coming soon. See you next time. Bye.